The way I read tarot cards for my clients, and also throwing oracles when it's appropriate, when I'm divinely guided, is a way that is very connected to my guides and angels and allies. And so when I throw the cards, it's like opening a portal into that world, that other world where I'm communicating, and my guides are communicating using the images like pictograms, like hieroglyphs. And from that, I get downloads of clairvoyancy, meaning I see, I hear, and I feel the energies. And I'm told things that are like so random, and I'll trust and I'll repeat it back to the client. The client will be blown away because there's no way I could have known. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Last night I had a client and I could see her beloved walking towards her. In other words, she was going through a really bad breakup. And but it was a karmic lesson for her, and out of the blue, and it doesn't happen to all my clients, okay? I'm just telling you something that was random out of the blue. And I saw this man walking towards her. He was very powerful, like a very powerful alpha male with wild hair and so forth. And then I saw all this undulant, incredible mass of hair on her. And I asked her point blank, do you have beautiful hair? Do you have like a mass, like a mane of incredible hair? She goes, well, you know, I don't want to brag, but she was trying to be humble. And I said, no, straight up, tell me, is that it? And she went, yeah, I have to say, I have amazing hair. I mean, I get complimented all the time. And so I told her, I said, how would I know that, right? How would I possibly know that? We're talking on the phone. I've never met you before. And I said, so now you trust the image of this man coming towards you. You have to let go of this one to get this one to walk through. The universe will not release the new beloved until you let go and purge the old beloved. Okay? And I think that sometimes what they do is they give me images so that I can make sure that the client is clear as to what the message is. I don't sugarcoat. I don't tell clients what they want to hear. I work for a major company that's actually international as a psychic, and I get people hanging up because they want to hear the Disney fairy tale story, and I'm going to give them the honest truth in the most compassionate way I can so that they can move on. I can tell you of another client who was actually going crazy over this person, and I finally said, well, who is it that you really love, that you really would prefer? I mean, if you could choose between both men, what would you choose? And she came up with a name she'd never come up with in 6 months I'd been working with her. And I said, you need to let go of Joe. And the minute you let go of Joe, this other guy, I'm going to call him Daniel, is going to walk right in. And within a week, boom, he walked right in. 80% of my clients are females, 20% are males. I do have males coming in who call me. And they're incredibly aware and awake of themselves, the males. And they really want to learn how to be the best version of the masculine, not just to get the woman back or whatever, to get their beloved back, but for themselves, for their own journey. And so the way I read is not exactly, I guess, how people are used to getting readings, because I give all my clients homework. I give them all a bunch of tools. I'm not here to cut you loose and let you figure out the rest. I don't just give you answers. I give you tools so that you can actually go and navigate through this deep, complex catacombs of the emotional heart chakra. It's intense. And that's why I love reading for my clients who are willing to hear some of the truths that we don't want to hear. Believe me, no one wants to hear that they're going on the wrong path, or that the person they thought was this, that, and the other, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, isn't, but the twin flame is coming towards them, or that an old love, which is the twin flame, is coming back. And then to let go of this karmic connection or a soulmate connection that's super toxic. So that's how I read, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. If any of you want a reading, the only way to get it is to go on my website and to fill out the form or to request a reading with me, and I'd be so honored to meet with you. Believe me, if you're called to me to do a reading, then you're being guided to me, and I'd be honored because I know that higher guidance is at work here. And If you decide to go with another reader, I bless you on your journey, and I know that you're being divinely guided to that other reader. Trust what is attracting you, okay? Sending you much love on your journey. Namaste.